My name is Chris Massie. I'm 37 years old from Riverside, California. I'm currently a caregiver and actor, currently at the Radford Studios in my character's outfit. These are not real tattoos, they're actually fake ones. Or are they? So I became a caregiver about 3 years ago for my mom. She had fallen and broken her femur bone. Prior to that, I was actually living with my younger brother in Costa Mesa, California, at a job that was kind of going nowhere, unfortunately, at the time, an electric bike company. So I had the opportunity to move in with my mom and take care of her, take her to doctor's appointments, do all the cleaning, cooking, just everything you got to do to kind of take care of a parent that's not physically able to do it on their own. You know, year and a half later kind of thing is like when she started to be able to kind of do things on her own. At this point in time also too, like I had started creating like golf content and like started creating content like on Instagram and YouTube, since I had a lot more downtime and more time on my hands, and my home golf course was right across the street. So anyways, one of the days I was coming home from walking my dog, and like I said, my home golf course is here. There's a national cemetery right here. Never made the correlation between the two, that they were right next to each other. So anyways, I had this idea that I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if there's a ghost that came from the cemetery over to the golf course and then was messing with the golfers, kind of like a Caddyshack kind of vibe. Because I was creating golf content at a lot of these courses and everything, I pitched them my idea of kind of like the sitcom, what could be a sitcom, and they liked the idea. And so they're like, hey, you can shoot it here and film it here for free. So I was like, sweet. Now I started looking at casting, and there's a bunch of casting stuff that looked really, really cool. You know, I could be an audience extra on America's Got Talent. Yes, please. I'll get paid to watch one of the shows I love, you know. And then it was also too, like, then right after that, I got on to Let's Make a Deal. It was a contestant on there, and then had a really fun time doing that. And then a couple days later, I got onto a micro drama, and then as a chef, and was having actually day player roles, and got a couple speaking parts on that micro drama. And then that following week, I got into my first music video of a Sabrina Carpenter music video, nonetheless. So it's like, who would have thought that I would actually met Sabrina Carpenter and actually be in one of her videos? And nonetheless, I was cast out, I was supposed to be one of her man-childs, which is like, me? You know, okay, that sounds interesting. So anyways, I get to set, and they put me in this Scooby-Doo looking outfit, which I'll show you guys right there. Super Scooby-Doo looking, very retro, very tie-dye, and everything like that. Basically from the door, walk over, watch Sabrina take the pool table shot, boom, and then that was supposed to be the end of the scene. We did 2 takes of that because I was in super Scooby-Doo outfit. They're like, hey, you're actually taken away from Sabrina, so we need to cut you and then basically just have you stand in the corner. It happens. And so like in the edit, I think I end up being in the shot for like half a second. It's like all you see me for, basically. And so actually right now, I gotta actually head back to set, so this is a wrap for now, but hopefully I see you guys soon, and we get to talk more, and hopefully I'm actually seeing you guys in Fiji. But it's a wrap here at Radford Studios, and so I'll see you guys in the next one.